A Cougar men's basketball player has officially announced where he's transferring to.
And a well-known Pullman celebrity is in need of some help. We'll have more information coming up.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Gunner Scott Miller.
And I'm Lana Fielding. You are watching Murrow News 8.
Today is the last day to submit tax returns, and the IRS is saying refunds are looking bigger this year for most Americans, with the average refund being about $123 more. The IRS says they have sent more than $200 billion in refunds so far and say that this year, due in part to the funding they have received through Democratic Inflation Reduction Act, wait times for refunds are much faster, with some people receiving their refunds in as little as a week. So make sure you get your refund submitted today. WSU guard Miles Rice announced he's transferring to Indiana. Rice shared the announcement on social media on Saturday, hence ending his 3-season career at WSU. Rice, the Pac-12 Freshman of the Year, led the Cougars to one of their best seasons in program history. A redshirt freshman, Rice averaged 14.8 points and 3.8 assists, helping the Cougars break their 16-year NCAA tournament drought. Rice's departure is a huge loss for the WSU Cougs, which the team bids farewell to its best shot creator and playmaker. The Cougs will now be on the hunt for a new point guard in the portal.
This month is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and Alternatives to Violence on the Palouse is hosting a variety of events. These events include a community conversation event with sexual assault advocates tomorrow at the La Crosse Library, Denim Day on April 24th, where those who stand with sexual assault survivors wear denim in solidarity, and a rummage sale on April 27th at the Monarch Boutique in Pullman with resources regarding Sexual Assault Awareness Month. WSU's local celebrity is reaching out for help, the famous Dash dog. The 13-year-old golden retriever has over 65,000 followers on Instagram and is one of the Cougs' biggest fans. Dash was diagnosed with histiocytic sarcoma in November and needed surgery. After his most recent chemotherapy appointment, a new tumor was found on Dash. The surgery tumor removal will cost around $7,000 to $9,000, and Dash's family is seeking help on their GoFundMe. More information can be found on Dash's Instagram at dash.dog.
Well, a lot of events are coming to Pullman.
And the real question is, will the weather let those events happen? We'll find out next.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Washington State University wine science faculty, staff, and students joined the vintners and other wine industry members at the Winemakers Reserve in Woodinville last month to celebrate the 8th auction of Washington's Wine's Private Barrel Auction. In addition to supporting WSU wine science research, the Private Barrel Auction offers locals and visitors alike an opportunity to explore the unique offerings of the Washington vine scene. The event raised more than $150,000 for WSU wine science research.
The WSU National Student Advertising Committee is traveling to compete against 150 schools. One of those students, Lily Linder, tells us more.
This year we are working with Tide, the laundry detergent company, and they are asking us to make a campaign to promote cold water washing. We're going to our competition at Boise this weekend. There's going to be over 150 schools there, and our team of 11 is going to be presenting our campaign to, like I said, promote cold water washing, and it's going to be really fun.
This Wednesday is the last day to register for the Hoop for Care Boys 3-on-3 basketball tournament. The event is $40 per team, and all proceeds go to the Care to Share scholarship. The scholarship allows youth in Pullman to participate in recreational activities at low cost. The tournament takes place Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Pullman Parks and Recreation Center.
Whitcomb 911 invites the public to adopt a dispatcher next week to celebrate National Public Safety Telecommunications Week. Participants can choose adopt a single dispatcher or send appreciation for the whole center. Appreciation can be sent on a note, gift, or basket of treats. National Public Safety Telecommunications Week is this week honoring telecommunications personnel for their commitment, service, and sacrifice. Those wishing to participate can contact Whitman 911 on Facebook or by email to arrange dropping off care packages. WSU football is having a free football youth clinic before the spring game on April 27th. Registration will start at 12:30 at Rogers Field. The clinic will be ran by Washington State football coaches and players. Camp will start at 1 p.m. and finish at 1:50 p.m. People are encouraged to stay after the camp and watch the players who just coached them in the spring game.
The trail that goes between Pullman and Moscow has been closed for some time now, but I heard it's finally open. We have Josie Goodrich live out there with more. It looks like we had some technical difficulties, so the Bill Chipman Trail Bridge is officially reopened today after an arson fire last August charred it to the point of complete loss. The reconstruction cost about $250,000 and was covered by Whitman County, the Palouse Trail Committee, WSU, and the cities of Moscow and Pullman. The 60-foot-long wooden railroad bridge was allegedly set on fire by a 14-year-old Moscow boy who has been charged with second-degree arson, and his 13-year-old friend who was initially accused as an accomplice but won't be facing charges. With the trail being finally open, I might go on a walk today, but I'm not sure. It seemed pretty windy where Josie was at. What is it supposed to be like the rest of the day, Lannon?
Well, unfortunately, it looks like it's going to stay really, really windy, and it actually might get worse. Today, it actually got up to almost 60 degrees. The wind was pretty bad today, about 18 to 22 miles an hour, and it's actually, like I said, going to get worse. The top recorded speed today is actually going to be about 30 miles per hour, and it might get up to about 36 miles per hour. You can see here the trees were getting shaken around, and it was probably, it's just really unpleasant to be outside on campus. The flag was going about, and it really, the wind was just pretty bad today. Tonight, like I said, it's going to get to about 36 miles per hour. This wind like that is just not very fun. It's pretty bad around the state as well. But as we look into tomorrow, it's really not going to be as bad. It's only going to be about 13 to 15 miles per hour. But, we're not going to have as nice of temperatures. It's only going to be about 50, and we're going to have a low of 30. But across the state, up in Seattle and Olympia, it's going to be about, low to mid 50s and some cloud cover. So while we have wind, we do have a bit of higher temperatures over on the east side. While the Tri-Cities and Yakima have the 60s, they have some sun. So there are some trade-offs here and there. While we have the 5-day forecast, the rest of the week is looking much nicer than we have right now. I know I'm looking forward to the end of the week, and send it back to you guys at the desk.
The Masters have officially come to a close.
And there might be a new look with this year's Olympics coming up next after the break.
It's okay to be scared. You don't have to be so strong.
Strength is not optional. This is my mother, my purpose. Real muscle is lifting her spirits between bedpans and bad news from doctors that doubt her strength. Strength is buried in bills, managing meds, and swallowing those moments of, Mom, it's me, your daughter. Remember? My strength is super, but I'm still human, right?
Look who's here. There she is. Thanks for your patience.
How you feel?
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community, or call 1-877-333-5885.
Washington State's baseball team dropped the series finale to California 8-2 at Bailey Brayton Field on Sunday afternoon. David Riley, the new men's basketball head coach, threw the first pitch of the game. The Cougs left 11 runners on base and made it a one-run game in the third, but Cal answered with 2 in the fourth, 2 in the sixth, and 2 more in the eighth. First baseman Joey Kramer collected 2 hits, including a double and run scored while Nate Schwartz singled in the 8th inning to extend his on-base streak to 24 games. Coming up next, the Cougs will head to Grand Canyon University to play on Wednesday. Track and field for the national news here. The Olympics track is going to be purple this year for the first time in Paris, France. In a move away from the more traditional red brick track, the track this year will be purple for the first time ever. The Masters are officially over, and Scottie Scheffler was the winner of the 88th Masters tournament. Scheffler carded a final round 4 under 68 at Augusta National Golf Club for an 11 under total, 4 strokes clear of Ludwig Aberg on Sunday in Georgia. Scheffler earned his second green jacket and 9th PGA Tour title.
Today is Take a Wild Guess Day. There's a couple of other days associated with today as well. During the break, take a couple of guesses, and we'll let you know what they are after the break.
Days, months,
Hey, I'm Jim from across the street.
years,
I'd like to give you this.
a lifetime can rush by without realizing what we're missing. We lose some of the best moments, some that may never repeat,
Come on.
or detach from people around us. Our loved ones grow used to this pattern. But it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. It's never too late to live a full life again. Hear how many of us Vietnam veterans have managed our mental health and reconnected with our families. Visit maketheconnection.net to find out more.
Well, there's a bunch of national holidays today, like National Purple Day, Ham Day, Titanic Remembrance Day, Laundry Day, and even Rubber Eraser Day. Well, guys, there sure is a lot of days in a lot of national holidays in one day.
They're all really interesting. I don't know if I'm like really a fan of any of them. I don't know, maybe I'll watch the Titanic movie tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Well, also in a little bit of breaking news, Caitlin Clark was just the first round draft pick in the WNBA. So that's super exciting.
Yeah, no, really, really cool stuff. She's really brought up women's basketball, so that's really awesome to see.
Yeah, that's super exciting.
Major congratulations to her.
Yeah, I'm not even a huge sports fan at all, especially basketball, but I've still been following it, so it's been pretty
she's
cool.
been a fun one to watch this entire time.
Yeah, but well, going back to the national holidays, I think one that wasn't listed that's pretty important is Jackie Robinson Day. I think it's a really cool day to honor an individual that changed the sport of baseball. So that's really cool as well.
Yeah, there really is a lot to celebrate today.
Well, thank you guys for watching. We only have 5 shows left.
So make sure you tune in while you can. Have a good night.